Yo. What's going on? What's going on, man? You're locked in and loaded to the hottest podcast on the airways. This is the DLS. I go by one half for the Flies DJs in the mix. I go by E2 Smooth. But hey, man, listen. Real quick, we just wanted to bring you guys out on location just to say thank you guys for all that you have been doing for us, all the love and positivity that you guys been sending the show. We appreciate it and we very much thank you guys so much. But right now, in the meantime, in between time, what we're gonna do is we want to thank you guys and prepare you guys for this brand new tour that Never Not Real and X, the DLS show is what we doing, what we bringing together and we putting it out for you guys. So like I say, I hope that you guys enjoy this tour as much as we enjoy putting it together and giving you guys an inside look on the family for the DLS, right? With that being said, hey Trey Diesel, and let's go ahead and kick them the episode.
It's the Day Late Show with Benny Ruthless and D-Lo. Tap in tonight.
Yo, what's going on? What's going on? You're locked in and loaded to the hottest podcast on the airways. This is the DLS, the Day Late Show. Hey, man, thank you guys so much for all the love and the support that you guys have been giving the show. Without you guys, the show honestly wouldn't be what it is. And for that, we're forever grateful. So from the DLS family to you guys, man, we thank you guys so much. And we appreciate all the comments, the topics, and the concerns that you guys leave us. So like I said, normally, we come ready and we come with our stuff already prepared and everything like that, but today I kind of want to get off the script real quick, and I just want to be able to talk from the heart. And the reason why I say that is because right now in Texas, not even just Texas, in the United States itself, we are dealing with a lot. This is not a political show. We never try to be, never will be. We don't try to tell folks, tell the family, how to choose or how to vote or what to believe in. We just tell you guys how we feel and what we stand and how we see things, and then we just ask that you guys, you make your own points, you make your own vision, you make your own decision on where you stand and what you believe in. But like I say, today it's a little different. We're still gonna do the highs and lows, but I kind of want to get off the script because I really just kind of want to talk from my heart and let you guys really understand, that in all seriousness, yes, we come together, we put the show together, and we make sure that, we give you guys the best content that we can. But just after, especially in these last couple of days, man, it's just a lot, that hit me personally. And, that made me just stop and think and ask questions and just try to realize, how blessed that some of us truly are. So with that being said, man, my highs for the week is just simply just being blessed, being able to, do the things that I once dreamed about, that now I'm able to see come to reality. And I think for me, every day, that's a big blessing. So honestly, I can't really just say that it's a high, because every day I feel grateful to be able to turn the dream that I once dreamed as a child into my reality. And I'm able to do it with the help of you guys. So I thank you guys for that so much. But just a low for the week is just simply just, man, I didn't really get to hit the goals that I had set for myself this week. But I started off the week strong. I did do what I needed to do as far as work goes, as far as, with the business. We hit it off good at the beginning of the week. We didn't finish strong as we wanted to, but I can't knock the progress. I can't knock it because, like I say, it's a process. So I'm not here to just try to get over. I'm not here to complain or to whine about it. We just understand that some days you're gonna go through, the cliche, you're gonna go through hell, but you got to get yourself back up, dust yourself off, get back on that horse, and keep chasing that dream that you want to see turn into a reality. But for the most part, right now, man, like I say, here in the last couple of days, I probably don't have to say it because you guys already know about the Uvalde, Texas mass shooting that happened at Robb Elementary. Now, before I say anything, I talk about how I feel. I want you guys to understand something. I want you to leave your comments, if it's, in the comment section below, or if it's on the page, or if it's on the website, or whatever. I want you guys to leave your comments. If I say anything that you feel that was inappropriate, or if I make you feel uncomfortable, or if you say something, or if I say something that you just don't agree with, I ask that you guys say that. Leave the comments, talk back to me, or if you're watching on the live, I want you to have a conversation with me, because like I say, in this situation here, man, it's just hard for me to understand or try to acknowledge any justification on why 19 children were killed and 2 adults. And I sat down and I listened, and I heard, his mother give her apology. I heard that his father gave his apology, the parents of the shooter. And honestly, you can say that it's petty. You call it what you want to call it. But on this show, this guy here, he doesn't get the right to have his name called out, honestly, because I don't have kids necessarily myself, but I have raising kids. I have brothers that have kids. I have nieces and nephews. So for me to try to find the words, and honestly, I can't even find the words to describe how most people are feeling. But more importantly, where do you find the words to talk to these parents that won't ever see their kids again? The last time that they ever seen their kids was that morning they sent them to school. For them not to return back home, that's enough said within itself. And like I said, I heard the apology that his mother gave, and in my opinion, I truly feel like somebody should have spoke to her. Somebody should have really told her, what to pay attention to and what to say. Because the way that she came off about saying it, it just made it seem as if, he had a reason for doing what he was doing. I don't care how bad life gets. I don't care, what life is throwing at you. I don't care how bad you're going through something. Nothing's supposed to push you over the edge to a point where you have to go into an elementary school and take 19 children's life. These are children, right? 19. That fresh in life, dreaming, want to grow up, want to be a child, want to be a kid, just want to be them. For have their life cut short because of something that a person was going through, or whatever the case was. We know the story. He killed his grandmother first. Then he went to the elementary school where he shot 19 children, and he killed 2 adults. So, in my opinion, like I said, man, that is sick. That is honestly, and I'm really trying to sit here, and I thought, within the days of me preparing for this, I thought that I would find the words, and I have enough words to say how I feel about this. But the more that I talk about it, the more that I really don't know what to say. Because the only thing you can say is your heart just goes out to those parents. The kids, man, these kids was innocent. They wasn't trying to harm nobody. They didn't wake up with a problematic mind. They didn't wake up to the world to be like, it's tough on me. It's hard right now. I don't know. They didn't do that. So for their lives to be cut short, that's sickening within itself. Then you kill 2 adults. Most of us was raised by our grandparents. Most of us have grandparents. Most of us are blessed enough to have their grandparents still alive in their life today. The first mess up is when you killed your grandmother. That was the first mess up. But for you to take it upon yourself to walk into an elementary school and take the life of innocent children that didn't have nothing to do with what you were going through, that didn't have nothing to do with the problems that you had, didn't have nothing to do with you being bullied at home, whatever the case is, we read the stories. So what I'm saying to y'all is I'm not just making up stuff as I go. It's out there. We read the stories. I don't care what it was that you went through. Nothing should be able to push you over the edge enough to where you have to take the life of innocent children, let alone inside of an elementary school. Where does that happen? So this is what I'm going to say. Here on the DLS, man, we say it all the time. We not here to put decisions on nobody. We not trying to force you guys to pick what side you want to vote for. That's not what we're here to do. But what I will say is this has to change. And the response that we got from our governor should be all the information you need to know that push you, each and every last one of you that's watching this, to get out and go vote. If you haven't registered to vote, go vote. If you haven't registered to vote, go register to vote. If you are registered to vote, get out and go vote. Because this right here, we only 5 or 6 months in to the year for us to have 22 mass shootings. Come on, man. It doesn't add up. It doesn't add up. So I'm going to say it again, from us, from the DLS family to you guys. I ask that you get out there, go register to vote if you haven't. If you have registered to vote, make sure that your voice is heard come this November. Let's change the narrative. It is time. Because what's getting scary, it used to be a point where school was a safe haven for a lot of children. When things was going on at home, when people didn't understand who you were at home, you can go to school and be who you wanted to be. You can go to school and be yourself. You can be accepted for who you were. Now it's getting to the point where parents are afraid to send their kids to school because they don't know if they're ever going to see their kids again. So what I'm saying is this. Maybe it's time for us to take a look at ourselves. Parents, adults. Maybe it's time for us to take a look at ourselves and ask ourselves, what is it that we need to do to provoke change? And it starts with a stroke of a pen. Get out and go vote. If it's something that we need. If Texas is all about these gun laws, let's figure out something where we can have parents, taking turns or whatever the case is, standing in these schools, protecting these schools. Let's see if we can get more security guards, more officers inside these schools. Because for the life of me, I just don't understand. I don't understand how you let somebody that, and I'm not trying to be funny, but how do you let somebody walk through your front door of a fool to make this happen? I just don't understand. So again, get out there, man, and vote. If you don't take nothing else from this podcast today, nothing, get out there, register to vote, go vote. Change is what we need, and it's time. And it's time. Let's go make this happen. Because this is sickening. This is sickening. I can only imagine what these parents are going through. Again, I don't have kids, so I can't say that I feel them, but I can only imagine what they're going through. To know that you're sending your kids away to school, and you know that you're going to see them again, but we don't know how precious life is. And for you to get a phone call at work telling you that your child has been rushed to the hospital or your child won't be coming back the same, you can only sympathize. I can only imagine. So from the DLS family to those families, my prayers, my thoughts, our prayers, our thoughts go out to you guys. Because like I say, man, I honestly, and I'm trying, but I can't even find the words to really just, to really talk about this. Because honestly, the story sums it up itself. It just sums it up itself. But let's move forward, man. So Peyton Gritton, the guy that killed the Buffalo killer that killed all those suspects at the supermarket, found out this week that he's only going to be charged with 1 count of degree murder. Can't say I ain't see that coming. Can't say I ain't see that coming, but we understand. We understand. Again, all I can say is the change that we want to see, and it starts with us. It starts with us. Man, we got to get out and vote. We got to make our voices heard. And no, I'm not talking about going to rally downtown. I'm not talking about just saying something every now and then, or for these people that's, that has these platforms that are able to talk, that are able to make a change. I'm not saying just talk about this just for an episode. This is something that needs to be talked about. If not every episode, every time you open up a mic, every time you turn on a camera, every time whatever it is that you're doing that is actively social to media, you need to be talking about stuff like this, because this is sickening. Why is he only getting charged with 1 count of murder when he killed 10 people? That don't make sense. But I ain't gonna go there. I ain't gonna get there. But y'all know what I was gonna say. Man, we gotta get out and vote. We got to get out and vote. This is the only way that we can affect change and make a way. Well, man, everybody say that, bro. Everybody talking about this and everybody saying this. Don't worry about what everybody else talking about and doing. Man, you make sure you get out there and do what you got to do. Man, nah, but for real, like, this is, I just, honestly, man, and again, I don't like bringing, religion into this, but you know what? My mama raised me to be that way, so that's what I'm finna do. I'm finna talk about religion. And the reason why I'm finna talk about this religion is because, bro, I don't know where, and if I'm lying, somebody please pull it up, somebody leave a comment, or somebody tell me something. It's nowhere in the Bible where it says this is acceptable. Killing somebody because of the color of their skin. Nowhere in the Bible it says that it's acceptable. And I'm tired of people sitting here telling me that it's okay if they don't understand, or it's okay if they don't want to accept us color folks. There's nowhere in the Bible that say that. That's one. Two, it's nowhere in the Bible that says that mass shooting is okay. And I'm trying to figure out why Texas hasn't done anything about it. Because if you want to be honest, most of the mass shootings happens in Texas. Why is that? I ain't calling nobody out, but I'm just saying, if you're going to go ahead and give these gun laws and make it okay for people to walk around with their gun on their hip and make it accessible for kids to go purchase guns, we need to talk about the laws and the restrictions that need to come with it. Man, listen, get out there and go vote. I don't know how else more to say it. I don't know how else to spin it. I don't know how else to put it. Get out there and go vote. As you can see in this episode here, but I'm not following the script. I'm not coming here to talk and break it down. No, because this is sad. We need to do something about this. And it needs to change. Like now. So again, election is coming up. The elections, is coming up in November. Trey, we're going to have to figure something out, man. We're going to have to figure something out. If we got to put up a poll or something on our show, or we got to go out to these polls and stand out there and get these people, we're going to figure something out. But this is unacceptable. This is unacceptable. So you mean to tell me in the same week that we lose 19 children and 2 adults in a mass shooting at an elementary school, the same man that walked up there to the grocery store out in Buffalo that killed 10 people is only getting charged with 1 count of murder? I don't think y'all hear me. I'm gonna let that settle in, man. I don't get it. But like I say, for us to make the change, to see the change that we want to see, we have to be the change. Get out, go vote. Go vote. Boom. Now, moving on. I do have something that I want to bring to you guys, but what I do want you guys to do, if you're watching on live, I want you to leave your comments. If you're watching on the video, I want you to put your comments in the comment section below after you hit the subscribe button. Please hit that subscribe button, follow us, turn on the post notifications so when we drop episodes or whatever we drop, you guys will be notified and you'll know. So please subscribe to the Never Not Real channel as well as the Day Late Show channel. But bouncing back to this, I'm gonna read this out to y'all, and I want to know what y'all think about it, gals and girls, family. I want to see what y'all think about this. So earlier this week, a judge denies DMX, rest in peace, the dog pound, DMX fiance who lived as a common law wife, the right to file or reap any benefits as a legal wife, as his family petitions to get a hold of his estate. Now remind yourself, his fiance, he had been dating this woman for 8+ years. His last baby that he had was by his fiance. So I want to ask you, and again, I'm going to ask the live too. I want y'all to tell me, is it right, or do y'all think or feel that she should get something for being in his life for those 8 years? You know what I'm saying? You got to be the change you want to see. In my personal opinion, I feel as if, man, if she's been there 8+ years, that means she done seen this man go through ups and she done seen this man go through downs. I feel as if that's the case, I do feel like she should reap something because she is the mother of his last child. And plus, again, she was there. So you can't just deter that woman away because obviously it was something about her that he loved that he was finna marry her. He made her his fiance. So in my truthful opinion, I do feel as if that lady deserves something. Now, that's between the family and them. But I do feel as if because she does have his child and she's the youngest of the bunch, I feel that, she should get something. And what is a common law wife? What is that? I mean, I don't know. I don't know. And to me, man, it's I don't know. It's all a bunch of, like, all these topics today, man. Like, honestly, I feel like some of these topics just come off of just common sense. Like, if she was there for 8+ years, why would you not give her nothing? She definitely deserves it. Give her that. Bro, hey, I know I honestly, man, I just cannot wrap my head around 19 children, 2 adults. I just can't wrap my head around it. Like, how do you allow, like, I don't know. And then with Peyton, I can't say that I didn't see it coming, because, if I just can't say I didn't see it coming. And it's crazy because at the end of the day, man, just like those kids, those 10 people that were killed in Buffalo didn't leave home thinking that this was going to be the last time that they seen their family. They didn't think that this was going to be the last time they got a home-cooked meal. They didn't think that this was going to be the last time that they was going to do anything. They just knew that it was a grocery list that had to be filled. I had to go to the grocery store to take care of my business. But in the mix of me going to the grocery store and taking care of my business, now my life is taken away. Because somebody is not mentally strong enough or mentally stable in their head to realize that just because you are white and I'm black does not make you better than me. I just don't get it. I don't get it. And it doesn't stop. And what's so crazy is this is just something that blew up, that got people attention. That's not the only thing that goes on. That's not the only thing that goes on. So I'm going to say it again. If we want to see change in this world, we have to be the change. Be the change that you want to see. Be the change. Stop making excuses. If you haven't got out to register to vote, please go out, register to vote. Get out there, go vote, and let's make a change. This has to stop. This is right there, right next to senseless, like just being senseless to killing. I just don't understand it. I don't. So, if y'all don't take nothing else from the DLS, please, this November, and again, Trey, we're going to have to figure something out, man. We're gonna talk and put our heads together and try to figure out what we're going to do. But something's going to have to change, and we're going to have to do our part somewhere, because, like I say, this is, I really sit there and I ponder on this whole show, because I didn't really know if I wanted to do this or really talk about this, because a lot of people are sensitive to a lot of subjects. And in this subject, I knew, I didn't want to say something that offended, but I needed to say something because it's sick. It's just really sick. And that's the only thing that I can find to say right now. It's sick. So, again, go register to vote. If you already registered to vote, please get out and go vote. And let's make a change this November. All right? All right. So, man, before we get up out of here, I always like to leave you guys just with a quick quote. And so basically what this quote is going to be today is simply to help you guys, if you're having a hard time, or if it's something that, you just need to hang your hat on going into the week or whatever it is. I want to be able to lead this to you guys so that you can be able to hold on to this. Hold on, give me a second. I got to find it. Hold on. So this week's quote of the week, phrase of the week, message of the week, however you want to spin it. It comes from Nelson Mandela. And basically what it says is, may your choices reflect your hopes. not your fears. So this week, what I ask and I'm speaking to you guys today is that whatever life throws at you this week, I hope that you understand that your choices reflect your hope. So whatever hope that you have, whether that's being better than you was yesterday, whether that's expanding where you are in life, growing, trying to reach your dreams, to further your dreams, whatever it is your hopes are, you just make sure and you understand that those choices will reflect that. If you want to be better off than you are today, make the right choices. But if you want to keep going around in a circle and you see yourself just doing this right here all day, every day, you keep doing the things that you're doing. Nothing is going to be handed to you. Nothing is going to be given to you. I don't have to say that because you know it. It's not going to be handed to you. In this time, you only get two things. You get a choice and a chance. So you just make sure that those choices outweighs the chances. Because if those chances outweigh the choice, you will be finding yourself going right back in the same circle over and over and over. So remember that. From the DLS family, man, to you guys again, man, we thank you guys so much for taking the time out. This here is a special edition of the DLS. Why? Because we wasn't planning on doing this, but I had to say something because, like I say, it's man, the world that we're living in, it's divided. It's not heading there. It's not. We're getting close. It's there. We're divided, and it's clear as day. This is, to me, the modern day slavery. Like, honestly, except for the lynching, that's about it. But I guarantee you, if I go look for it, I probably could find somebody being lynched or hung somewhere. So I don't know, man. I don't know, but man. First and foremost, I want to give a special shout out to all our sponsors, man. Thank you guys for all that you do for the DLS show, man. From Never Not Real to Hardest the Hoodies to So Wavy Apparel to the Minks to the Playhouse, all the way to Royalty to See Justice Productions, man. Thank you guys for all that you guys do. Without you guys, the show wouldn't be what it is, and we thank you guys so much for what you do for us. As far as the family go, again, man, thank you for the support and the love that you guys have given us. Man, we wouldn't be who we are without you guys, and this is why we get up and we do what we do every day to make sure that we're making good content to be able to bring to you guys. And man, I'm really tired of y'all just having me up here talking to myself. Like, I want some conversation, so help me out, man. Leave some topics, some comments, and concerns. I asked you guys some questions in the video. Leave the answers in the comments below, and let's speed this process up so we can get these videos out and we can get y'all a part of the show. Man, this tour has taken us to different heights, showing us things that we never expected to see, and we thank you guys. We appreciate the people that we have met along the way of doing this tour, the Hidden Treasure Tour. Man, this is something so big, but make sure that you stay tuned, because at the end of the tour, man, we got a crazy gift from the DLS family that we're going to give to you guys. So make sure you stay tuned for that. And like I say, man, I really couldn't do this show if it wasn't for my main man, the myth, the legend himself, Mr. Trey Dupree, behind the camera, man. Thank you for all that you do. Man, thank you for all the, the love and the positivity that you guys been giving both of us on YouTube, for the work and things that we've been putting in, man. Without you guys, man, it wouldn't be possible. So thank y'all so much. Shout out to all the sponsors. And like I said, man, if you don't remember nothing else, just remember that your choices will reflect the things that you hope for. So make sure that whatever it is that you're hoping for, it aligns with who you are, what your calling is put on your life, to make sure that you make the correct choices to be better than you was the day before. Man, if y'all don't take anything else from us, man, remember, love is love. Always. You know what I'm saying? Your boy E2 Smooth from the DLS family. We love y'all, and we see y'all when we see y'all. Peace.
It's the Day Late Show. Day Late Show.